Whenever I have a particularly rough week, when the rain clouds are rolling in up here, I have to take myself on these things called depression side quests. And today was one of those side quest days. I hit all my local haunts. Mall, Amazon Return. What else did I do? Trader Joe's, where nobody flirted with me. Then to end my side quests, I did some inner child healing, went to BN, went to Miss Barnes and Mr. Noble's house. Whoa, did I just do the Slushy Noobs intro? Did you hear that? Listen, just between me and you, is $30 a lot for this? Be honest. Am I just being cheap? $30. Whoa. The display was right at the entrance. Barnes & Noble knew. They knew people didn't want to walk a lot. Okay, so it was right at the door. Right at the door. And they were, side note here, I don't know what's going on at my Barnes & Noble. They were all banged up. Sorry. So I literally moved the display and picked a fresh one at the bottom of the display, which I knew had no grubby fingers, had no dents in the binding. Okay, no dents. Cause $30 and you want me to pick a book with a little dent in it, with a crease in the jacket? No, absolutely not. How dare you? It's freaking disrespectful. I've been seeing her on Mark Zuckerberg's Instagram, on the Zuck's internet. I read the little blurb, and that's about as much as I know about this book. Look, I haven't read any reviews, but a lot of people are taking aesthetic photos of the cover. And it got me. It really got me. Oh. It's like when a restaurant's Instagram is just so gorgeous and beautiful, and then you go and eat there and the food is literally caca. I hope that this isn't caca. In an effort to make a new hobby, I'm gonna vlog myself reading this and give you my real honest opinion. Have I read any other of Sally Rooney's books? I read Normal People. I DNF'd Normal People. Who said that? Who said that? Something terrible has happened. No, it's not my bangs. Okay, I like them. I chose them. Liam Payne has died. It still doesn't feel real. I'm still waiting for somebody to be like, he's fine. He's fine, guys. I'm half a heart at best with half an arrow in my chest. Been walking around with just one shoe. I'm really proud of myself and my algorithm. I haven't seen anybody's final thoughts or final reviews on this book yet. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be some major plot twist or if we're just going to slowly fade into oblivion. But I did make it, let's see, like 130 pages in. At about page 80, I really got in the groove. And when I put it down, it was the first time I missed the book and I really wanted to pick it back up and read it again. And that's how I know I'm starting to like a book, when I miss it when I'm gone. When I'm not with it, I miss it. Even if we just spent time together. And that's how you know it's real. Okay, back to the homework at hand. Who's my favorite brother? Yvonne. Duh. I don't know if something's gonna change my opinion. I love Sylvia too. I love her. I'm really interested in Sylvia and learning more about her. And I don't know, I just feel for her. Feel for this little girl. I'm fighting the urge to just skip ahead. I just want to know what happens because I just feel like we're teetering on something. And I don't know what it is. I want to know what happens with Margaret. I want to know what happens with Sylvia. I want to know what happens with Naomi. I just want to get to the end. But I'm going to have to put in some work and just read. I just can't wait to find out. Look, just between you and me. I really hope, because sometimes the artsy books do this, they just leave it open and we have to fill in the blanks with the ending. I want no loose ends. I want it clean, cut, and dry. Just tell me that Yvonne's going to be okay. I don't want to have to guess. I'm only about this much through, so we'll check in maybe around here. I've got some work to do and some One Direction to listen to, so I'll see you later. I got bangs
and I read Intermezzo, and only one of them gave me trauma. Which one do you think that it was? Let's ask the audience. I have 50 pages left. I cannot bring myself to finish the book because I don't have a guarantee from the author that she's going to give them a happy ending. And I care about these men. These fictitious, written by a woman men. These brothers. These cut from the same cloth. Weird mother... Hey, Sally. Are you there? It's me, Margaret. What are you doing? Here, I'll enter a dramatized clip of what it was like when I finally got to the point of the book where Fit hit the shan. I was shadowboxing Sally Rooney. Because what happened? Guys, why? I don't know what it means for me that I can see myself a lot in parts of each of these little weirdo brothers. I think Sally Rooney has a really good grasp on what it means to crack open the human skull, get in there, and then write about their deepy darky secrets, because I feel like I'm in Peter's anxiety. I'm deep in his repressed suicidal thoughts and depression. I'm like in there. And it almost feels like I shouldn't be in here. I'm too deep into somebody's closet. Like, let me just peel myself out of here. It's very intimate. I wish I almost had more distance because I care too much about what happens to these characters. Not that it's particularly sad. I'm just feeling a lot of deep emotion and empathy towards these made up people. They're not real. But Sally Rooney is so good. That Irish queen. Love you, girl. I have to go get my journal because I literally wrote about Peter in my journal. In my own. Like, not only am I enjoying this book, but it's now entering my subconscious and I'm thinking about it when I'm writing about my day. I can see ways that she gave words to emotions that I've experienced that I just haven't been able to describe, but I read it and I saw it. I could recognize it. I was like, oh, I know that feeling. She wrote that so well. Like, girl, are you okay? Girl, you doing okay? I'm thinking about you. I love you. This is really dark. You're a mastermind or a very sad person. Maybe both. Who knows? I don't know. I'm scared of you. Just a little bit. Margaret describing herself being free from societal norms, almost breaking free into this new layer of life that she never thought possible for herself. I cry every time. I'll try to, I don't know if it's even possible to find everything that I've cried at this book. It's constant. I think I'm always dropping a tear or two throughout reading this. There's not a dry eye in the house. I'm the only one in the house. I don't want to finish it. I'm so scared. Okay, let's see. As somebody who hasn't read the ending yet, what do I want to happen? I want clarity for Peter's situation. I want him to get a therapist. I don't know. I wonder what the loose ends for Yvonne are going to be because it seems pretty straightforward right now. I think the last 50 pages are going to be cleaning up this Peter situation because baby is going through it. Poor baby.
This is all that is left. Do you see that? You're telling me that everything I need to know for the rest of the book is here? What is that? That's a poem. That's a freaking poem. There's nothing there. Where are the meat and potatoes? Girl. Checking in. This is like kind of the saddest rendition of all the Spider-Mans coming together in that one multiverse Marvel Spider-Man movie and they all meet each other. That's what this is like in like the saddest way. Like that, but like depressing. That's what this is. Love it. Can you see this? Acknowledgements.
in the nicest way possible. If things had ended any differently, I would have had to been put in a padded room. I couldn't take it. Hold on.
Yeah, like my merch.
Yeah, I got this at Yvonne's last gig.
Imagine this is Dublin.
Do we like my little bangs brush? The little brush with the bangs.
I gave myself 7 days, 7 nights to fully process everything that Intermezzo did to me, everything Sally Rooney plotted and schemed for me to go through. I experienced all 7 stages of grief, and then I became an influencer ambassador for the book itself, to the point where every conversation I was having this past week, I had to fit and plug Intermezzo into it.
Oh, what are you doing this weekend?
Oh, nothing much. Oh, really? You should really check out this book that I just read. The word vomit of the highest praises. It was me, an Intermezzo, a one-woman show. I was literally shaking ass for this book. This is officially a 5-star read. My only other 5-star reads this year were White Nights and Jane Eyre. I know a book is 5 stars for me when my heart hurts when I think about how much I love the book. And it's not hurting because I'm sad. It's because the love I'm feeling is too much for my petite 000 feminine frame. I just can't handle it. The relationships are so complicated, intimate, relatable. How can an author manage to make me feel guilty about reading a work of fiction? This wasn't somebody's diary, but it really felt like I was intruding. This is not my loved one. I shouldn't be feeling this level of concern and worry. Sally is a freaking wizard, and I'm scared of her. I have a healthy fear. The relationships are somewhat outside of societal norms, but I think Peter says something really beautiful in the last 50 pages that kind of put a little bow on everything. And he says his relationship isn't meant to be interpreted, but only meant to be lived and nothing more. Beautiful, beautiful. There are a lot of complicated things in this book, and there are a lot of complicated things in life, and sometimes they just are. That's just the way that it is. That's just the way that it works. It's not meant to sit and gnaw on and overcomplicate and what should I do, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, it just works. It just is. They just are. You're just living it. Period. This New York club has everything. Fighting brothers, online chess competitions, dill for lawyers, whippets. I recommend it. Go read it. And if you don't like it, that's fine. You know, like, I DNF'd normal people, so I can't really talk. I also want to include some of my favorite reaction photos / memes to go along with Intermezzo so you can get a kind of vibe. And I'll try to keep them spoiler free. If you go read the book, come back and you'll get them, hopefully. Or maybe my subconscious is just literally fried by the internet. Okay, bye. Hope you liked it. Hope you had fun. We had fun here, didn't we? We had a good time. Right? Again, it's only me. I'm the only one here.